Welcome, curious minds and seekers of truth. Today we're diving deep into the lives of the ultra-wealthy. You know, those folks who could probably buy a small country if they wanted to, but settle for private islands instead. Buckle up, because this journey might just shatter some illusions, and maybe even make you feel a bit better about your own bank account. Let's start with a story that might sound familiar. Picture this: a serene beach, waves gently lapping at the shore, and a fisherman lounging in the sand. His fishing rod stuck casually beside him. Enter stage left, a businessman, crisp suit and all, looking like he just stepped out of a board meeting and onto this idyllic scene. The businessman, baffled by the fisherman's relaxed demeanor, launches into a tirade about productivity. "My good man," he exclaims, "you're wasting valuable fishing time. You need to work harder, catch more fish." The fisherman, barely lifting an eyebrow, asks, "Why?" "To make more money, of course," the businessman replies, as if it's the most obvious thing in the world. "And then what?" the fisherman inquires. "Well, then you can buy a bigger boat, catch even more fish, make even more money." And then, by now, the businessman is practically frothing at the mouth with excitement. "Then you can buy a fleet of boats, hire people to fish for you, and become rich beyond your wildest dreams." The fisherman, still unimpressed, asks one final time, "And then what?" "Then," the businessman says with a triumphant grin, "you can retire, relax on the beach, and enjoy life." The fisherman looks around, gestures to his peaceful surroundings, and says, "Isn't that exactly what I'm doing right now?" Now, I know what you're thinking. Nice story, but real life isn't that simple. And you're right, it's not. But here's the kicker. Even for those who've made it to the top, life isn't always a bed of roses. Or should I say, a bed of money? Let's talk about Elon Musk for a moment. You know, the guy who could probably fund a mission to colonize Mars with his pocket change. In July 2017, he tweeted something rather eye-opening. "The reality is great highs, terrible lows, and unrelenting stress. Don't think people want to hear about the last two." Imagine that. The richest man in the world admitting that his life isn't all champagne and caviar. It's more like a roller coaster ride, but instead of screaming with joy, you're probably screaming into your pillow at night. But wait, there's more. According to a Wall Street Journal report, Elon Musk apparently takes microdoses of ketamine to combat depression. Now, I'm not here to judge anyone's coping mechanisms, but when the guy who could literally buy happiness is struggling to find it, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? And it's not just Elon. Let's look at his family life. His daughter, at the ripe old age of 18, filed a petition with the court saying she wanted nothing to do with dear old dad. Ouch. Talk about family drama that money can't solve. Now, before you start thinking this is just an Elon problem, let me hit you with some stats. According to Forbes magazine, a whopping 49% of billionaire marriages end in divorce. That's right, folks. Even with all that money, every other billionaire is signing divorce papers. I guess money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy a lasting marriage. But hey, at least they have their siblings to lean on, right? Wrong. Remember the Ambani brothers. Their fight was so public and messy that the then finance minister of India had to step in and basically say, "Guys, your family drama is messing with our economy. Take it inside, please." At this point, you might be wondering, why would anyone want to be that rich if it comes with so much baggage? Well, funny you should ask. When Elon Musk was asked for advice for young people who want to be like him, his response was pretty telling. He said, and I quote, "They shouldn't want to. I think it sounds better than it is. I'm not sure I want to be me." Let that sink in for a moment. The man who could probably buy a small continent isn't sure he wants to be himself. If that doesn't make you feel a little better about your life choices, I don't know what will. But it's not just the ultra-rich who are struggling. Celebrities, those beautiful people we idolize on screen, often battle their own demons behind the scenes. Take Robin Williams, for instance. The man who made millions laugh was fighting his own battles with depression. Kurt Cobain, the voice of a generation, silenced himself at the height of his career. Even our beloved Bollywood stars aren't immune. Kapil Sharma, the man who makes India laugh, revealed that he battled depression and even had suicidal tendencies. Deepika Padukone, one of the most successful actresses in India, has been open about her struggles with mental health. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but poor people are depressed too. They commit suicide too. And you're absolutely right. I'm not here to romanticize poverty or say that money is the root of all evil. Far from it. The point is, the idea that being rich automatically makes you happier is about as accurate as a weather forecast in Mumbai during monsoon. Sure, money can solve a lot of problems, but it also comes with its own unique set of challenges. So, what's the takeaway here? Should we all quit our jobs, move to a beach, and become fishermen? Well, unless you have a particular talent for catching tuna, probably not. But maybe, just maybe, we need to recalibrate our definition of success. You see, money is like a base. You need a certain amount to live comfortably, to not have to worry about basic necessities. But beyond that, it's diminishing returns, my friends. It's like trying to quench your thirst by drinking from a fire hose. At some point, you're just making a mess. There's a concept in Hinduism and Jainism called non-possessiveness. It's the idea that you shouldn't try to own everything. Gautam Buddha preached about the middle way. Enjoy life, but don't immerse yourself totally in things. Freedom, he said, lies in minimalism. Now, I'm not saying you should give away all your possessions and live in a cave. Although, if that's your thing, more power to you. But maybe we need to stop and think about what really makes us happy. Is it the latest iPhone? That designer watch? The car that costs more than some people's houses? Or is it something else? Something money can't buy? An Australian nurse named Bronnie Ware worked in palliative care, taking care of people in their final days. She asked them about their biggest regrets. And you know what? Not one of them said, "I wish I had made more money." Not one. Instead, they wished that they had lived life on their own terms, not what others expected of them. They wished they hadn't worked so hard, that they had spent more time with family and friends. They wished they had the courage to express their feelings and allow themselves to be happier. Think about it. On your deathbed, are you really going to regret not buying that luxury watch? Or are you going to regret not telling your loved ones how much they mean to you? Are you going to wish you had spent more time in the office or more time watching your kids grow up? Now, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. If your dream is to become the next Elon Musk or Mukesh Ambani, go for it. Chase that dream with everything you've got. But maybe, just maybe, take a moment to enjoy the journey too. Because here's the thing, life isn't a destination, it's a journey. And if you're too focused on the end goal, you might miss out on all the beautiful scenery along the way. Remember that fisherman? He might not have had a yacht or a mansion, but he had something many of us are chasing, contentment. He found joy in the simple things, the warmth of the sun, the sound of the waves, the satisfaction of a good day's catch. So the next time you're scrolling through Instagram, feeling a twinge of envy at someone's lavish lifestyle, remember this. That perfectly curated feed is often hiding a mess behind the scenes. That celebrity with the seemingly perfect life, they might be battling demons you can't even imagine. Instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses or the Ambanis, why not try keeping up with your own happiness? Do what you love. Spend time with the people who matter. Find your purpose. Help others. These are the things that truly bring lasting happiness. And hey, if you happen to make $1 billion along the way, good for you. Just remember to invite me to your yacht party. I promise I won't bring up this video much. In all seriousness though, life is too short to spend it chasing after things that won't make you happy in the long run. So take a moment to reflect on what truly matters to you. Is it experiences, relationships, personal growth? Whatever it is, pursue that with the same passion and dedication you'd put into chasing wealth. Because at the end of the day, the richest person isn't the one with the most toys. It's the one who's truly content with what they have. So, my friends, as we wrap up this journey through the lives of the ultra-wealthy, I hope you're left with some food for thought. Maybe you're feeling a little better about your own life. Maybe you're reconsidering some of your goals. Or maybe you're just really craving some fish right now. Whatever the case, remember this. Happiness isn't about having what you want. It's about wanting what you have. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. It's about living a life true to yourself, not the life others expect of you. And if all else fails, you can always move to a beach and become a fisherman. Just watch out for over-enthusiastic businessmen trying to give you career advice. Until next time, my friends, stay curious, stay happy, and remember, the best things in life are free. Everything else? Well, that's just details.